How's it going, everybody? Lon Eagleton here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to part 3 in the Q&A series. If you missed parts 1 and 2, I'll link them down below. And before we get started here, I just want to say, sorry it took me so long to get part 3 out to you guys. It took me a while to edit it. Reason being is just because I've been pretty busy preparing for the Black Veil Brides tour coming up. Just getting all the music together and getting the outfits worked out and that kind of stuff. There's a lot of prep that goes into a 3-month tour, as I'm sure you all know. So just been pretty busy with that. The YouTube channel's been on a bit of a halt for the last couple weeks, but we're back now. I finally got the editing done on part 3 here. Can't wait for you guys to watch it. So without further ado, let's check it out. What's the first song you ever learned to play? So first song I learned to play on guitar was Thunderstruck. It was that. I wasn't playing it very well, I gotta say, but that was the first riff that I learned how to play on guitar. First riff I learned on bass was Seven Nation Army. Who is your favorite band member? I can't answer that. Not that I even have one. You know, everyone's great. Everyone's great, seriously. What is your actual hair color, or has it always been black? And when will you bring back curly hair? So yeah, my actual hair color is brown, and I dyed it black. I was maybe like in my, I don't know, it was my early 20s. I started dyeing it black, and I've been dyeing it ever since. I've been dyeing it for like 7 or 8 years now or something. Never looked back. I was scared to, you know. I was like, what if it looks bad? But then, like, right when I dyed it black, I was like, oh yeah, this is way better, you know, and I've been dyeing it black ever since. What is your favorite album of all time? That's a tough one. I don't even know if I have a favorite. I'll just list some of my absolute favorites, though. Rumors, Fleetwood Mac, Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, The Wall by Pink Floyd, Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses, The Black Album by Metallica. I'm sure I'm leaving out a million different records, but yeah, those are what are coming to mind right now. Anyways, what are some artists and bands you listened to growing up? I was really into the classic rock thing growing up. Mila's favorite song is Who Let the Dogs Out. Yeah, you love that song, don't you? What was your dream job when you were young? You know, I had a lot of different jobs I wanted to do when I was a kid. But ever since I started playing music when I was 13, all I ever wanted was to just, you know, be a musician and tour the world and play in big venues, hear myself on the radio, see myself on TV and music videos, and just be able to create and make music for a living and entertain people is really what it comes down to. And so fortunate that I was able to make that happen. But yeah, that was really all I wanted, was to be a musician. I had no backup plan or anything like that. I find if you do have a backup plan, that's what you're going to end up doing, right? But if you don't, then you have to make music work. So you end up making it work. But yeah, you know, anyone I've ever known who's had a backup plan, that's what they end up doing. So yeah, you can take that however you want. But yeah, I'd say, like, if you do want to achieve your dreams, make it your sole purpose in life and nothing else matters, right? You gotta make so many sacrifices, and you gotta miss out on a lot of other aspects in life, but it's all worth it in the end. Most memorable moment of your career so far? There's been so many. I mean, my first show with Black Veil Brides in Mexico was amazing. Never forget that. You know, outside of that, playing on the Juno Awards a couple times with Sean Hook was pretty awesome. If you don't know, that's kind of like the Canadian Grammys. And we got to play in hockey arenas, and it was broadcasted on TV. You know, those are super cool. I got to do Jimmy Kimmel as well with Sean. We did the Today Show. Yeah, you know, I've been very lucky to have a lot of awesome opportunities so far. How's Mila? Still tired. She's sleeping. How did it feel the first time you wore the war paint? Yeah, first time I put on the Black Veil Brides look was for a photo shoot we did, our first photo shoot, and it felt awesome. You know, putting on the makeup and the boots and all that stuff. You really feel like a superhero when you're wearing it. So stoked that a fellow Canadian A is part of BVB. Yeah. 2 questions. Favorite baseball team, if you have one. Mine is the Jays and the Reds. Also, current new music that you're listening to. Tell us about it. Yeah, my favorite baseball team is the Baltimore Orioles. And if you don't know why, I made a whole video about it, about why I'm an Orioles fan. It's a pretty good story. I got the link in the description down below of this video, so check that out. But yeah, Baltimore Orioles. New music I'm listening to. One of my favorite new bands is Mother Mother. You know, I mean, they've been around for about 10 years or so, but they're still putting out music, and they're a current band, and they're from Vancouver here, where I live. So check out Mother Mother if you need a new band to get into. Will the band ever release a line of Scarlet Cross jackets, like the one you're wearing in the photo? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's been decided or ever talked about, but that would be a cool merch idea, I think. Nothing in the works at the moment, but yeah, that could definitely be something to keep in mind for the future. Those outfits were really cool to have made as well. We all went into a custom clothing store that designs wardrobes for film and TV and, you know, movies and stuff like that. And we got measured, like they measured our legs, like our arms, our necks, like everything. And they made those outfits specifically for us. Of course, Andy designed them, right? He sketched out what they should be and all the specifications. But we went to a company to make them for us, and I think they look pretty cool. If you could choose a band to open a BVB show, which band would it be? I'd go with Falling in Reverse. Big Falling in Reverse fan. I'd love to have them on a tour. Have you planned to get a dog for a long time, or was it spontaneous? Actually, yeah, we've been planning to get Mila for about a year now. It was July 2020 that we made the decision, and yeah, we just picked her up, but she's fitting right in. You know, it's already hard to imagine our life without her. Hey, Mila. Scratching? She's scratching herself. Just want to say hi? Say hi to the camera? Hey. What does that lens smell like? Does it smell good? Yeah, she's the best. Oh, it's all foggy now. Let's see. Were you licking the lens? Favorite type of pasta? I mean, you can't beat just the classic spaghetti and meatballs, or bolognese, or whatever. If you're talking about noodle type, though, I like penne. What's your favorite brand of pen? Wow, I've never thought about that, nor do I even know any. Which Black Veil Brides member are you closest to? I'd say probably Andy, just because I know him the best, you know, from having worked in his solo project. So, yeah, I think I know him the best, so I'd probably have to say him. But, you know, I've gotten along well with all the other guys, and I look forward to getting to know them better, too, once we're on tour this fall. But, yeah, I've spent the most time with Andy, so he's probably my closest friend in the band. What is your favorite food? Frozen blueberries. You freeze them up, you eat them cold. So good. Are you looking forward to traveling the world and playing the music with BVB? Yeah, of course. Literally can't wait. Although I'm gonna miss Mila biting on my fingers. I'll miss you so much. But it's gonna be so fun getting out and, you know, playing music with the guys. Like, yeah, we're all just super pumped. It's been way too long since we've played, you know, shows live on tour and all that stuff. So we just can't wait. Literally can't wait to come and see you guys. All right, that's going to be it for part 3 today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And as always, thank you to everybody for submitting your questions. I try to answer the ones that get asked the most frequently or that I think will be the most helpful for people. But I really appreciate everybody partaking. A lot of great questions submitted here. And if I didn't get to yours, then perhaps in a future video, you know, I'd love to do more of these coming up. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll see you on tour very soon with Black Veil Brides. Can't wait to come and perform for all you guys. It's going to be a really fun tour. So we'll see you at one of those shows, hopefully. And if not, we'll see you in the next video here on the YouTube channel. So yeah, have a great fall, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you soon.